Hey guys, my name is Miss McClellan, and I'm going to be your AP Statistics teacher this year, 2020 2021. It's a very crazy start. I'm excited to see you, but if you are not here on Wednesday, August 19th, then hopefully you are able to get into your Canvas account and at least kind of navigate through this start of this course. Okay, so again, my name is Miss McClellan, and I'm going to go through what I'd like for you to do for the first day of classes for AP Statistics. All right, so ideally, once you get into your Canvas course, all of your classes will be there. And hopefully, you're going to see your class period that says McClellan AP Statistics, and you're going to go into that class and you will see your first day of, in fact, I'll show you the student view so you can see exactly how it should look for you. Okay, so you're going to see that here you go. We got this start, and there's my email. So if you end up having issues, you can always email me with that. All right. In Canvas, you do assignments and learn materials in these things called modules. So these are some links of how to get to the modules, the course information, and so on and so forth. Okay. So for example, if I clicked on modules, then that would take you to the start of what is going to be going on here. Um, it would start off with your AP Statistics course information. And what I have here for you is the document you could download for your syllabus rules, all that kind of stuff, and for your statistics supplies. And also, we'll have a remind so that in the event that this year goes crazy, then I can get in touch with you through that. Okay. Now you can always navigate and continue with by pushing this next button. So if you hit next, and that's going to take you to the next page, which is all about me. So you could read that and look at the pictures and see my family and some of my past students and so on. And so we'll go on to the next item. The next item, so those were district items that we wanted to do. But this is now the start of my first day of school module that I built for you guys. Okay, so in here I put the things that I want you to accomplish, and that's what I'm going to walk you through in this video. And here it is the night before school starts, and my dog's out there barking. So if you hear her, that's Addie. She's barking away. So you can read this, but when I get done with this video, I'm going to post it down here, so you may find it there. All right, so let's go on. Now let's talk through what we're going to do. So the first thing that you come across is this is the document, again, for those syllabus rules and procedures, okay? So I have the hard copy. You could click on that and download it, okay? Or I just have it listed here with my conference, my email, my website, kind of just what this class does in general, and that we're going to have 12 units. So this is, of course, a College Board uh, uh, course. And so there's very strict guidelines and defined curriculum. And so maybe your parents, if they know statistics, they might be familiar with some of these ideas. All right, so I am not going to read you this. You are going to go through as your first day assignment. You're going to go through and you're going to read the reteach, redo, how the makeup work is. So the grading guidelines, which have changed a little bit in particular. So you'll want to look carefully at this reteaching policy that changed, as well as this idea here, this formative assessment concept. So this little section here is the main thing that you're going to want to read. It changed from last year per district guidelines. All right, next is the supplies for this class. And so then the supplies, so here's a hard copy, you get the hard copy here, but this is your supplies. See if you can't, we'll have these by August 31st. You'll bring, so these first three things are basic. You do need to have a calculator for this class. We'll have lots of homework. You'll have to have that. Now, if that's an issue, then we can discuss this phone app option, but you having your own calculator and such is a better option. So, as a last resort, and I know some of you may have been purchasing your computer, and so you may have had some large expenses. So, we can talk about this phone app option for your graphing calculator if needed. Okay. And $5 because we'll do a lot of different labs. In fact, we're going to have one right off the bat here. Now, I'm working with the district on creating an online link for you to pay your $5 lab fee for this class, because um, I don't want to have to collect your money and keep track of all of that and so on and so forth. So doing it all online will have that documented, and it just goes into the account, and it's not going to be cash changing hands and all that kind of stuff. Also, depending on the class period, you'll be doing these items here. I noticed I now, yep, so there's that. Okie dokie. So moving on. All right, next. Now, I actually want to back out and kind of talk to you in general about this next little section. So, see, here's this first day of school module. I showed you this. We just went through those two things. Now, let's take a look at these last four items here in this module. So, these three items here are not due until Sunday night at 11:59, so midnight. So these are due Sunday night, okay? Because I'm only going to see the face-to-face students one day this week, either on Wednesday or Thursday, okay? So these are due. Um, this is due. Now, these three items are the same thing. The reason they are in here is because it depends on which device you're going to be using this year as your turning in device, and how you're going to be accomplishing your work for school digitally. Okay, so let me explain. So these first two, so this one here says we're going to do this student information, course acknowledgement, and signatures using Doc Viewer. Doc Viewer is right in Canvas. That is a way to use just Canvas to accomplish highlighting, writing in text. Okay. Now, I find that quite limiting because you cannot with that write on things. Okay. Next, so so when you click on this and you go into this page, okay, so I'm going to show you. So I clicked on it. Here it is. Here's the instructions of how to do this. Okay, and look, there's a video right here. It's about 3 to 5 minutes. Okay, and it's a person instructing how to annotate, meaning write on this document. So you'll download this document, and she'll show you the instructions of how to download the document and do all these different things to it right in Canvas. Okay? Now, so if you are going to be using a computer only for your or a Chromebook for your method of turning in assignments, then you need to do this page here and the next one. So that one's annotating on the computer, and this next one is annotating on the computer or Chromebook, but using this extension called Kami. And this is an article, but there's also a video. So I'm not seeing the video. So I'm going to definitely go put that in here. But there's a video also explaining how to use Cami, uh, get the extension and all that kind of stuff, and then do that and annotate. So you can write on, you can put text on, you can highlight, you can do all those different things on the document, and then submit the assignment, right here. Okay. All right. So if you're a computer person, you're doing those two items there. Now, let's go back and show you this again. So that was just these two. Now, sometimes you might have to just take a picture of something, like work out something on notebook paper, and then take a picture and upload it that way. Or if you are working in a tablet and you're going to be writing in the tablet, then you also would be uploading using this method here. So here is this way, and look at there. So here's instructions on how to do this scanning using the notes feature, how you can do things that way. So you could write on things with your iPad or your tablet and then do your uploading here. Now, if you're just going to take a picture, there's a potential problem with uploading. If you have your phone turned for an iPhone, has a high efficiency, you're in a high efficiency mode, then you may want to double check and make sure that check these in your settings to make sure you're turning something in that is not in high efficiency, because Canvas will not read it as high efficiency. Now, if you have an Android, then here's a way you can do all of that. All right. So very confusing, very in depth for that first day. So I'm going back to the modules and taking a look at this first day group of information. So that was these 3 items. Okay. I mean, the goal is for you to find the way that you and your device are going to be turning things in. Okay, that's what the purpose of those 3 items is. So you work through those and see which one it is that you are comfortable with so you can get it figured out. And then you're gonna ask me if you are still having questions, because that's the most important thing, figuring out how to get things submitted. Now, finally, in this first 2.5 weeks of school, when we're doing the hybrid model, in order to take attendance, you have to get into Canvas every day and submit something for each class every day. So I will have something that you have to turn in every single day. So see these rules and procedures and acknowledgement, that kind of thing. See, that's not due until Sunday night. That's because you're going to have your parents look over it also and sign it and blah, blah, blah. But this one is your attendance for today. You're going to go in here into this All About Me slide, and that's going to pull up, it's going to tell you that you are going to pull up this link and you're going to alter it in your Google Docs. Okay, so you're going to pull it up, you're going to alter it in your Google Docs. I want some pictures. Okay, so you're going to have to take pictures of yourself and then upload those files and put the pictures in here. So you're getting this, technology, figuring out how to do that. Okay, then once it's done, you're going to download it right here as a PDF. So when you are done putting everything in your picture, and you can change this up however you want, be creative, but include these kinds of pictures or these types of items that I want. I want a picture of you with your mask, I want a picture of you without your mask, and so on and so forth. So you're going to do that, and then you're going to be turning this in. In fact, I do not see that I have the turn in, so I'm going to have to fix that. And so I'll fix that so that there's the little turn in button of how to turn that in. Okay, that's it. See, now it takes you to something that we're going to do the next time, the next day in class. All right. So Lots of information if you miss the first day of school, Wednesday, August 19th. But what you're going to be doing is going through these items and reading them and turning in, for sure, this All About Me slide. Okay? All right. Well, good luck with that. I look forward to seeing you. And if you are a remote learner and I don't see you on this day yet, then I look forward to seeing all of you, all of your slides that you have turned in and getting to know you better from that. All right. Good luck.